Hi, this is Aminata. It has been a minute. I want to start by saying a happy new year. And it's been a minute because I had to take some time to withdraw and get quiet, but also had to take some time to just focus on my children. So that's why I was disappeared for a minute. Um, but we're back in the new year, and I know I've seen a lot of stuff come by with, good riddance of 2020, and 2020 was rough. And yes, I agree, there was a lot of things very rough. Uh, we were forced to deal with a pandemic that is still going on, fires, political unrest, all those kinds of things. So a lot has been going on. And yet, Um, we have seen things that most of us have not seen in our lifetimes this past year. But at the same time, personally, I think we also have been squeezed as a people by all the pressures and all the things that have shaken us up. But being squeezed also forces you to grow. I've also seen things that I've never seen before as far as different groups of people coming together, a certain level of awareness that's coming about. So, out of all the pain and the chaos, there was also a lot of beauty. And so, there's also a lot of things to be encouraged about. So, I hope that we will continue that. And especially for those of us who have lost loved ones in, due to fire or a pandemic, my hearts go out with you. My hearts go out to you, of course, but let's continue this vision and this work of being in this together and using this squeeze to move forward, hopefully in a very positive light. And personally, I have to share with you, my book is now at the editor. Um, I'm very excited about a lot of new things that are going to come about, not just for me, but also what I see in people in my environment. So take this opportunity. Um, Even when you're forced to be quiet or sit still, take this opportunity to also pull on the good and see, the stuff that's out there. Reach out, let people help you, let people support you. I'm doing well. Um, I'd recorded that initial part of the message on January 6th, and something told me to wait and not post it. And lo and behold, the pandemonium broke out in the U.S. um, at the Capitol. And so initially, like, well, so much for that message. But I still want to hold on to that message because I think, we do need some encouragement. And I was horrified, like many of you out there, as a fellow American, but also as a fellow human being, because the whole world is watching. And I was horrified, but I was not surprised. Like many Americans, I think we were not surprised, but we were disappointed. And it's hurtful, but it's like, you hear the story about the sibling that runs off and joins the circus. That's kind of what we witnessed. To some of us, some of our cousins, ran off and joined the circus. And the circus wasn't just about those outside of the Capitol, but was also about those inside the Capitol, those politicians, those representatives that have been chosen to represent the people. So, so how can you find some encouragement in that? It's 2021 and we were looking forward. But I still say, let's be encouraged because we needed to know and we needed to see and we need we need to be realistic about this work that it is that we need to do. And again, it's not about them and those, but this is about us and this is about some of us and about how ingrained and how powerful these structures are and how, the extent to which people will hold on or fight for their entitlement. Do not be mistaken about this work, right? And so in spite of all of that, we are okay. And we just needed to know. And it's okay to just get quiet and let it sink in, and then we'll take the next step. And we know who we are, and we also know the work that we need to do. So we needed this information. So be encouraged. We're okay. We're strong. And we're being squeezed and forced into our potential and to what we can do and what we can bring. And I'm very hopeful and excited about that.